Welcome to Idea Sessions. In this video, we will cover 10 differences between depression versus sadness. Recognize the triggers. Sadness and depression are often confused, but understanding their differences is crucial. Sadness is a natural emotional response to difficult events, like a loss or disappointment. It's temporary, fades with time, and doesn't usually interfere with daily life. Depression, however, is a mental health condition that lingers for weeks or months. It affects mood, energy, sleep, and overall functioning. People with depression may feel a persistent emptiness or hopelessness, even without a clear cause. Recognizing triggers can help differentiate the two. Sadness often has identifiable triggers: an argument, a failed project, or a breakup. Depression might have no obvious cause or persist beyond a triggering event. If feelings become overwhelming or disrupt daily life, consider seeking support from a mental health professional. Understanding these emotions is the first step toward healing. Evaluate duration. Sadness and depression are often mistaken for one another, but the key difference lies in their duration and impact. Sadness is a normal emotional response to challenges or losses, like grieving a loved one or facing a setback. It's temporary and usually diminishes as circumstances improve or time passes. Depression, on the other hand, is a persistent mental health condition lasting 2 weeks or more, affecting emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. It can arise without a clear cause and may lead to a sense of hopelessness or emptiness that doesn't lift, even when life circumstances improve. Evaluating the duration of these feelings is crucial. Sadness tends to be short-lived, while depression endures and disrupts daily functioning. If prolonged low mood persists, seeking help from a mental health professional is an important step toward recovery. Observe your energy levels. Sadness, a natural response to challenges or losses, might temporarily drain energy, yet people often find moments of motivation or joy as they process their emotions. Depression, however, profoundly impacts energy levels. It can lead to constant fatigue, even after rest, and make daily tasks feel overwhelming. This persistent exhaustion is often accompanied by difficulty concentrating, lack of motivation, and physical symptoms like changes in sleep or appetite. Observing your energy levels is key to distinguishing the two. If low energy lasts for weeks and is paired with feelings of hopelessness or disinterest in previously enjoyable activities, it might indicate depression. Recognizing these patterns and seeking professional support can help restore balance and well-being. Assess how it affects your life. Sadness is a normal reaction to life's challenges, like losing a loved one or facing disappointment. While it can feel intense, it doesn't typically disrupt your ability to function over time. You may still find moments of joy or motivation as you heal. Depression, however, deeply affects all aspects of life. It can interfere with work, relationships, and self-care. Tasks that once felt manageable may seem impossible, and feelings of hopelessness or numbness may persist, often without a clear cause. To distinguish between the two, assess how these emotions impact your life. If sadness becomes overwhelming and disrupts daily routines for weeks, it might signal depression. Seeking professional help is crucial to regain control and improve your quality of life. Check for physical symptoms. Sadness, often a response to specific events, doesn't typically cause ongoing physical changes. You might experience temporary fatigue or changes in appetite, but these resolve as emotions stabilize. Depression, however, frequently manifests in the body. Persistent fatigue, unexplained aches, or changes in appetite and weight, either loss or gain, are common. Sleep disturbances such as insomnia or oversleeping often accompany depressive episodes. Even digestion can be affected, leading to stomach issues. Checking for physical symptoms can clarify the nature of your emotions. If these symptoms persist for weeks and are paired with a low mood or loss of interest in activities, it could indicate depression. Recognizing these signs and seeking help from a mental health professional can support your journey to healing. Analyze your thought patterns. Sadness is often tied to a specific event, like a loss or disappointment, and thoughts may revolve around that situation. While painful, these thoughts are usually balanced with hope for the future. Depression, however, involves persistent negative thought patterns. People with depression often experience self-criticism, hopelessness, or feelings of worthlessness. Thoughts may spiral into excessive guilt, a sense of failure, or believing things will never improve. This negativity isn't necessarily linked to a specific event and can dominate the mind. Analyzing your thoughts can help differentiate the two. If negative thinking is constant, extreme, or disproportionate and lasts for weeks, it could indicate depression. Seeking professional support can help reframe these patterns and provide effective coping strategies. Reflect on emotional resilience. Sadness, a natural response to challenges, is often accompanied by emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back with time, support, and coping strategies. Even during tough moments, hope and gradual recovery are achievable. Depression, however, significantly diminishes emotional resilience. It creates a sense of being stuck in hopelessness or numbness, making it difficult to find motivation or see a path forward. The feelings persist for weeks or months, regardless of efforts to improve the situation. Reflecting on emotional resilience can clarify what you're experiencing. If sadness eases and you regain your ability to cope and adapt, it's likely temporary. If resilience feels impossible and emotions are overwhelming, it may be depression. Seeking help from a mental health professional can rebuild resilience and foster recovery. Identify emotional intensity. Sadness is often tied to a specific event, like a loss or disappointment. While the emotions can feel deep, they fluctuate, and moments of relief or happiness may still arise. Depression, however, involves a pervasive and intense emotional state. Feelings of emptiness, hopelessness, or numbness can overshadow every aspect of life, regardless of circumstances. This emotional intensity often feels inescapable and may persist for weeks or months. Identifying emotional intensity is crucial. Sadness tends to fade as time heals wounds, while depression remains unrelenting, often without an obvious cause. If emotions feel overwhelming, persistent, and disrupt daily life, it could signal depression. Reaching out to a mental health professional can provide clarity and essential support. Note your social behavior. Sadness, typically linked to specific events, might temporarily reduce your desire to socialize. However, you can still connect with others for comfort or distraction, and this need for support often aids recovery. Depression, on the other hand, can lead to significant social withdrawal. You may feel disconnected from loved ones, avoid social interactions, or struggle to maintain relationships. Activities that once brought joy might feel overwhelming or meaningless, creating isolation that deepens depressive feelings. Noting your social behavior can help differentiate between sadness and depression. If avoidance becomes prolonged, paired with persistent feelings of emptiness or disinterest, it may signal depression. Seeking professional support and gradually re-engaging socially can be vital steps toward recovery. Seek professional input. Sadness is a natural response to life's challenges and typically improves with time, support, and self-care. However, depression is a mental health condition that requires intervention, as it persists for weeks or longer and significantly disrupts daily life. A mental health professional can help identify whether you're experiencing sadness or depression through assessments and conversations. They provide insight into emotional patterns, triggers, and underlying factors, ensuring an accurate understanding of your feelings. If sadness feels unmanageable, or if you notice persistent low mood, fatigue, or disinterest in life, don't hesitate to seek support. Professional input can guide you toward effective strategies, such as therapy, lifestyle changes, or medication, to promote healing and emotional well-being. Help is always available. We hope this video helps you, and check out our other video related to mental health.